Once we get offers on your home is when the fun begins. It can be stressful if you don't receive the amount you were hoping for, but don't worry. That's why you hire a good negotiator like myself. Hi, I'm JC with the jc.young team brokered by eXp Realty. I am a master negotiation expert. There's only about 1% of agents across the nation that have this credential, which I find alarming because really knowing how to properly negotiate on your behalf is essential, not only to getting you the most amount of money on your home, but also negotiating the best terms. Once we receive offers on your home, there's a few essential components that need to be done. We vet all the buyers by calling the agent, the lender, and making sure that the buyer is truly qualified. We verify funds, ask critical questions, and we also find out how motivated and in love the property the buyer is, and so on and so forth. During this process, we're also getting to learn about the buyer's agent and the lender to see how much experience they have. If they've properly educated the buyer and get an idea as to how they're going to be to work with. Believe it or not, the buyer's agent is just as important to ensuring the deal will close as the buyer's qualification. After vetting the buyer, realtor, and lender, then we review the offer and terms with you. We also do an estimated net sheet. We give you our advice in regards to the pros, the cons of each, but ultimately you make the decision as which offer to take and which offer to counter. Now, if we have more than one offer, there's a process that we go through. We give an offer date. Then we do a counter to all of the offers and those that showed the property, requesting them to give us their highest and best offer. Once we have those additional offers, we meet with you to discuss which of these offers you would like to counter. Now, generally, this gives us an opportunity to get a higher price from the buyer and better terms for you, as we're picking from the cream of the crop, so to speak. At this time, buyers can choose to accept our terms or to counter us back. You have the opportunity to choose which offer you would like to take at this time again, and we will advise you as the pros and cons, why it's important to have a good negotiator on your side. Once we come to terms, we are officially in escrow. So watch the next video to understand and see what happens as to what to expect regarding timelines, etc. during the escrow up to closing and beyond. Now let's understand, in most cases, if you're dealing with a loan, the average time frame to close on a house is about 30 days, give or take. If you're dealing with cash, you can close as little as 3 days, but realistically 7 is a little bit more realistic. So what questions do you have? Let's get those answered. Or just a phone call or text away. jc.young with eXp Realty. Let our professionals get to work for you. Now go out in the world and make a difference.